Do you want to know how to become way more confident right now? I'm going to share in this short video 5 things that you can do to become more confident now. And many people think confidence is something that's going to come later or maybe never. But actually, after studying it for 20 years and helping thousands of people shift this, I realized there's very specific things that you can do. So stay tuned to this video to learn exactly what they are to shift your confidence now. The first thing that you must do is realize that confidence is an inside job. You might think if I get more money or if I get more respect or someone dates me, then I'll feel more confident. Actually, the first thing you have to do is what I call fire your toxic coach. So you have a voice inside of your head. It's a critical voice. It's an aggressive voice. It's a negative voice. And a lot of people say like, oh yeah, I'm my own worst enemy. And they say it in a laughing way as opposed to acknowledging like, no, that's really messed up. That's toxic. Like if you were in a relationship with somebody and they talk to you the way that you are letting that voice talk to you in your head, you would describe it as abusive or toxic. And so the first thing you have to do to get any sort of confidence in your life, and something you can do starting today, is to challenge that voice, like an assertiveness to it. Like, hey, whoa, no, don't treat me that way. I'm not going to listen to that. So that's the first and essential step, because everything else, if you're criticizing yourself like crazy in your head, will not make a dent in your confidence. The second thing, that opens the door to owning your value, being grounded in your own value. I can't tell you how many people I talk to who are like, I want someone to date. I want friends. Great. Where can you meet him? How do you go approach the person? Whoa. Why would anyone want to be my friend? Right? Do you see how if you think no one's going to want to be my friend, no one's going to want to date me, why would they? Why would you approach them? Why would you engage with them? And ultimately, this comes to a negative perception that you see yourself as not having any value to offer that person in those relationships. So the key thing here is for you to ground yourself in knowing that you bring value. So how do you do that? 3 reasons why someone would be lucky to date me, and force yourself to come up with those. Don't say, nah, none. Well, then you're back to number 1, right? The toxic coach is speaking for you. And if you really want to shift confidence, you have to take charge and decide, no, I'm going to fire that toxic coach. And number 2, I'm going to own my value. Then you have the confidence to approach people. Let's talk about the third way to boost your confidence. Every time you want to go try something, approach somebody, speak up, do anything, a doubt in your mind that predicts how it's going to go, and it's going to go bad, right? So if I say, oh, go over and talk to those people, it's probably not going to go well. Poorly. They're going to reject me. They're going to laugh at me. I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to try this thing and I'm going to fail. So I better not. And as long as you're listening to that voice, following along with that voice, you will never build confidence. So the simplest way to do this, defy the voice of doubt, and do that again and again and again. And the best way to challenge that voice is with these words. Let's find out. So it says, oh, they're not going to like you. Let's find out. They're going to reject me. Let's find out. And when you actually go take that action to find out, you'll discover that that voice, even though it's totally certain, is not accurate. It's just a fear voice. It's a protective voice in your head. Number 4, as you defy doubt, ultimately, what's going to lead you to doing is taking a risk. And if you want to know the fast track for confidence is to take risks. And I get it, because when we're nervous, we're afraid. The last thing we want to do is take risks. But so much about building confidence is counterintuitive. So what is a risk? A risk is anything where you don't know the outcome, and the outcome might be uncomfortable, but it also might be awesome. And so everything you want in life is going to require risk. And so if you want to build confidence, you want to have more confidence today, take a risk. Like think about that. What's a risk I could take in my life? Is there something I can ask for? Is there someone I could say no to? Is there something I could try even though I might fail? That is going to give you a wide range of options. And if you just pick one of those and start to do that, maybe not even every day, just like 2 to 3 times a week, that's going to be a radical shift in the trajectory of not just that week, but your entire life. And the 5th thing that you can do today to boost your confidence is to let go of needing to be perfect. Because underneath, when I work with clients, all that fear of they're going to judge me and it's going to be awkward. It might seem like it's about the conversation. It might seem like it's about social anxiety. But really, it's about an unwillingness to have it be awkward. Yeah, sometimes I don't know what to say. Sometimes I stumble. Sometimes I look nervous. But if you have this like intense rejection of that, like, no, I cannot, it'll never, it's bad, it's wrong, then you don't allow yourself to be a human. You don't allow yourself to be messy. You have this crazy standard for yourself that no one else is out there being perfect. And you have to let yourself be imperfect and let yourself be seen as imperfect. It's kind of like a pride thing, just like letting go of if I stumble, if I make a fool of myself, myself, if I do something off or awkward, embarrassing, okay, that's fine. And when you kind of soften that intensity, it not only makes you feel a lot better, it probably makes you a lot more fun to be around too, because you're not so uptight and nervous. If you apply these 5 things in your life, even just one of them today, you will notice an increase in your confidence. And don't just take my word for it. Like literally go test one of these out, share down in the comments below what you're finding most valuable for you, what's working for you, so we can support each other and learn and grow. But trust me, these are principles that have not only transformed my life, but I've used to help thousands of clients as well. So until we speak again, we have the courage to be who you are and to know on a deep level that you're awesome.